and welcome to Battle Court Jai-Alai. Tonight's game day will feature the Lifestyle Miami Chargers and the Wall Warriors. One more to go here, Stu. Zulaika against Nicolas. Here's Zulaika here, 3-2 record. Nicolas for the Wall Warriors. You've seen him already in singles. 3-2 record as a second-ranked player. Be a tough one here going up against the number one. There's the serve. We begin with an ace. Good serve crossing deep in the backcourt gets Zulaika upon the board quickly.
Yeah, Zulaika's got accuracy on that serve that just pays dividends. Crossing that sidewall deep, that's the way to do it.
Here's Nicolas, long two-wall, opening up to score. That's well thrown. That ties it up, 1-1. Here's Nicolas from the outside. Karam, stopped by Zulaika. Zulaika's Karam return scores. 2-1 lead for Zulaika of the Chargers.
Very well done. Zulaika got to that screen quickly, got his cesta in between the ball and the screen, got off the return to score. Nicely done.
Fault over serve. Second serve coming up. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Perfect serve, crossing and scoring. That is an ace for Zulaika. 3-1 lead.
That serve is just coming in so powerful, and also low and crossing the sidewall. That form there, just crossing the sidewall and staying to the inside. It's not like it's bouncing off the sidewall and coming out, which would give Nicolas a better angle on the ball.
Forehand bote, that is powerfully thrown wall to wall. Nicolas on the move, gets up there at the 4 line. His 2-wall, a little wild. That kicked out of play. 4-1 lead for Zulaika.
Nicolas looking to get a 2-wall in there, just a little too thick on the side wall, setting it way out.
Forehander bote laid up by Zulaika, cuts back inside. Nicolas now, 2-wall.
Really well done.
That one scores.
Beautifully executed 2-wall there by Nicolas. Was committed from the time he moved up on the ball. Even drew some applause from Lifestyle Miami Chargers. Beautiful 2-wall. One, that's what we call a 2-wall. That side wall, the front wall, the floor, and out.
Here's Zulaika from the costado. Back inside, scooped up by Nicolas. Forehand rebote. Nicolas going to let that one pass. He's got it on the back end, dropping at the feet. Zulaika runs under it. High, hard throw. This one passing again. Big bounce on that rebote. Nicolas lines it up and gets it to pass. Left side rebote. Caught him going the other way. That one just tipped. 5 points for Zulaika. He's got a possible set point.
Zulaika really coming into his own in terms of his single play. Struggling a little bit as he was getting used to the court, especially during that first season. Just turns so beautifully straight back to the inside, but you don't know if he's throwing a 2-all, so you got to be prepared for it.
That one in the corner, forehand rebote, powered by Zulaika to pass. Rebote left side. It's a 2-ball. Stepped around the bounce. Zulaika with the 7 line, shoots it low and hard to the inside. That one scores. Point and set. Zulaika takes it 6-2. 2 minutes. We'll play our second set.
Players will come back to the ESPN3 Players Cage for the 2-minute break in between sets. You are watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. Here we have Zulaika, front bench. Getting some feedback there from teammate Spinner. And I believe buried underneath that big, thick hoodie is Ether Be There. Yes, it is. And there we have Nicolas stepping in. The ESPN3 Players Cage. Made a pit stop before. Coming out. All right, last time he was out, he had a problem keeping his sneakers tied. Not having that issue today. See him put his hand there into the cesta. That hand sits on top of the basket. That leather glove sits over the top of the hand. See him tying his cesta right now. Hand is basically held in the cesta by that long cinta. Here we see Zulaika. Most players tie the cesta similarly to one another. Some have a few different, how many times they go underneath, basically that tongue under the bottom versus over each one of the sides of the taco. But in any case, we're ready to move on to our second set.
There's a serve. Our second set is underway. Backhand by Zulaika. Powerfully thrown into the corner. Rebote. Forehand by Nicolas. Forehand, this one pushed outside. Clears the overhead screen. Nicolas on the return. Inside placement. Dropping low off the back wall. Zulaika trying to dig it out. Not going to make it. That is a point to Nicolas of the Warriors.
Yeah, Zulaika went down pretty hard. Came up quickly. Always good to see. But can't ever forget these players are throwing themselves around onto concrete.
Well, over serve. Second serve coming up. Good serve is good. Here's a backhand by Zulaika to pass. Forehand rebote. Push back up the middle. Zulaika faked the 2-wall. Keeps it inside. There's a one-handed catch. Big backhand follows for Nicolas. Zulaika staying up with it. Drops it over the top. Lined up by Nicolas in the air. Backhand. Here's Zulaika now. Aggressively from the costado. The 2-wall scores.
You're talking about the anatomy of a play. You have Nicolas making a catch, throwing it low, hard, and inside, hopefully out of reach of Zulaika, because that's not going to feed the rebote, that rebound off the back wall. Zulaika then catches it in the air and snaps a 2-wall. That's the risk. That's why some people say, why are they hitting the overhead screen? Well, you want to get it over their head, but you don't want to feed that rebote. In that case, put it right into Zulaika's kill zone. Shot zone, actually.
Zulaika, nice catch here at the 10 line. Backhand. Lifted inside to pass. Forehand rebote just does clear. Here's Zulaika. That one dropping low. Caught by Nicolas. Backhand. Low runner. Stopped in the air. Here's Zulaika. Quick turn on the 2-wall
Really well done
again. Scoring.
Gorgeous.
2-1 advantage for Zulaika.
Zulaika's dangerous on both sides. He's dangerous on that left side with the costado 2-all, which is what you just saw there. Here we'll see it. This is the catch. What's the costado? It's this throw right here. Notice it all happens above the waist, up at shoulder level. Beautifully executed. That's just gorgeous. Really well done.
Forehand rebote lined up by Zulaika. Able to pass with it. Not a lot on it. Nicolas digs it out, puts it on the wall. Scooped by Zulaika. Forehand rebote. Coming back up the middle. Zulaika backs up. Stops at the 8 line. Opens up for the carom. Nicolas stops that one. Powerful throwback over the top. Oh, had it
what
for
an
a
effort
moment.
by Zulaika.
Just missed. That gets Nicolas his second point. We're tied 2-2.
What an effort by Zulaika moving up on that ball like that. Very well done.
Rebote left side by Nicolas. Here's Zulaika. Nicolas steps in, takes it in the air. Hard backhand. Comes shooting off the back wall. Not a lot on it. Zulaika gets it back to the 9 line. Here's Nicolas again. Powerful return coming up the middle. Rebote. Just did catch a piece of the overhead screen, which is out of play. Nicolas with 3 points. He serves. Tough catch overhead by Zulaika. There's a backhand. Clearing the overhead screen. Takes Nicolas up to the 7 line. A return there by Nicolas. Comes low off the back wall. Right on the sidewall. Just flicks it up. Here's Nicolas. Backhand. Just out of reach again. Right in the corner. Tougher rebote. Same spot. Same result. That 2-wall will score.
Two-all just so well done. Again, sometimes they're thrown hard, sometimes they're thrown soft. The important thing is that they land in. We see a beautiful save here at the side wall. Difficult save there by Zulaika. Nicolas comes in to make the 2-all play. Really well executed.
Forehand rebote. Dropped over the top. Here's Zulaika on the bounce. 2-wall. Scores again.
Gorgeous.
Cuts the deficit to just 1. Zulaika serves.
Yeah, Zulaika's 2-all. If we went back, took a look at that, you'd see how his wrist, see if you got a good look here at his wrist, how much he opens his wrist. Just before he throws, actually not from that angle, but the wrist goes all the way back.
Nicolas handles the serve, backhand just out of reach. Comes shooting out. Zulaika's got the save. On the hop, Nicolas takes it in. Back over the top. Tough scoop made by Zulaika. Forehander bote, played inside, another tough catch. Hard backhand follows. Zulaika on the rebote. Middle court, here's Nicolas from the 7 line. The high 3-wall play. Zulaika turns to look for it. The 2-wall scores for Zulaika. That ties it up 4-4. It is a score.
Easily the best shot we've seen thrown today by any player. Fall down, 2-wall. The ball comes to the outside. Nicolas looking to get that 3-wall play. The carambola, high carambola. Look at Zulaika's focus and look at him go down. Boom, straight down 1, 2-wall, lands in and scores. Really well done.
Backhand coming right up the middle. Here's a rebote, left side. Nicolas, ooh, that caught the sidewall. There's a tough scoop. Zulaika's carom scores. He's got a 5-4 lead, possible set, and a possible match point.
My, oh my, so well done. Again, Nicolas seems to be nursing that right arm.
Zulaika on the rebote, high off the front wall, stopped in the air by Nicolas. Low running backhand, this comes shooting out, right on the sidewall, tough save, he's able to get that to pass. Side rebote, there's a tough scoop by Zulaika. Lob the backhand up, it's coming out again. Forehand rebote now with a softer touch. Zulaika on the inside, powers it. Nicolas stops it in the air. 2-wall, gonna land in, and score. We are at 5-5, this is possible match point for Zulaika. It is set point for Nicolas, looking to push this to a third and decisive set.
We are trading point by point here. Nice catch here by Nicolas. Nice 2-wall by Nicolas. Again, Zulaika reads it. He gets out there. Ball beats him to the screen.
Fault over serve, second serve coming up for Nicolas. Second serve is good. Here's Zulaika on the backhand. Low runner into the corner. Comes shooting out. Nicolas has got the save. It's a 2-wall. Zulaika from the costado to the inside. That scoop by Nicolas keeps it going. Not a lot on it. Zulaika digs it out. It's a 2-wall. Nicolas going to keep it on the left side. Inside placement will score for the set. Third set will decide it in just 2 minutes.
My, oh my, we are going to go to a third and decisive set in our final match of the day. Nicolas hanging in there well after some beautiful plays made by Zulaika.
The way that it was going, especially that first set, surprised that we got it here. And then Nicolas suffering, be holding his right bicep a bit, but didn't affect his play those final 2 points.
No, he hung in there and did a good job. We had Correa before that, nursing his right wrist.
And game day score, Chargers at 4, while Warriors at 3. So if Nicolas can get the win here, we would actually end up in a tie for today's game day. Look at this defense on the outside. Powerful throw back over the top. Ooh, had it for a moment. Just, that's a next to impossible catch. Almost comes up with it.
Beautiful save there, and this was the 2-all. thrown beautifully by Nicolas. Very well done.
A couple of 2-walls in that set. That was the first one. This one from Zulaika, though, highlight maybe of the day.
Absolutely beautifully played.
That tied it up at 4-4. And then that final throw. It's so smart there by Nicolas. Zulaika's expecting a 2-all that's going to open up. He keeps it inside. If you don't read it right, point's over.
Looks like Zulaika wanted that finish there. Really anybody's match. No question there's anybody's match.
I see, still holding on to it, but tough guy for this Wall Warriors team. Filled in last season, led him to the #1 seed. Oh, one thing about Nicolas, he's going to fight. He's going to the end here. He's got a third set to decide this one, playing upper rank against Zulaika. See if he can pull off the upset. Hit his team a tie on the game day. That serve begins our third and decisive set. Here's Zulaika going up for it on the forehand. Waste no time with the carom, but that one's low. Nicolas with the first point of our third set.
The closer you are to the side wall, the more difficult it is to have really any accuracy on that carom. We have a few guys who do it really well. Zulaika is one of them. Beautiful, right until it hit the pad.
Fault over serve, second serve coming up. Second serve is floating and scoring. That is an ace. Nicolas gets a second point.
Folks looking in, perhaps even for the first time, saying, wait a second, I've seen these guys catching balls that are coming, they tell me, in excess of 100 miles an hour, 120, 150 miles an hour. Sometimes the slow balls are the most difficult balls to catch, folks.
Backhand by Zulaika. Nicolas on the rebote. Inside placement. Scoop attempt missed. Nicolas opens up a 3-0 lead.
So we've seen Nicolas set the pace in a match before aggressively. Not quite this aggressively, though.
Backhand from the 9 line. Big backhand cutting inside. Nicolas with it. Rebote turn to pass. Zulaika now up at the 6 line. Nice rebote of his own. Nicolas inside placement. That one missed on the bounce. That's a 4-0 advantage.
Yeah, I would never have expected 4-0 in this set going either direction, much less in the direction of the Wall Warriors.
Zulaika's got that serve. Low runner into the corner now. That's a tough rebote laid up. Ball tipped by Zulaika. That is 5 points for Nicolas. Possible set, possible match point.
So the accuracy of Nicolas placing these balls at the side wall, just at the feet. You have floaters. You have an entire mix-up of balls thrown by Nicolas. All very difficult to catch by Zulaika.
Rebote left side. Dug out by Zulaika. It's a 2-0 with a big bounce. Nicolas backs up. Nicolas back on the inside. Here's Zulaika now. High, hard one to pass. Cutting inside. That's well placed and missed.
No shutout.
Zulaika extends the match here. First point, the third set for Zulaika. Nicolas at 5, still a possible match point.
5-1 is an impressive lead, but dangerous. Dangerous. Nicolas will not be lulled into a false sense of security here with this lead. He knows he needs to finish it quickly here. He's like a little uncharacteristically tired, or appearing a little uncharacteristically tired.
Nicolas keeps his serve on the left side, into the corner. That's a tough rebote, sent up in the overhead screen. Point set and a hard-fought match going to Nicolas in 3 sets, winning the final set 6-1.